Introducing the starting five for your Charlotte Hornets. At the center position, standing 6'11", number 24, Mason Plumlee. At forward, 6'7", number 20, Gordon Hayward. At guard, 6'1" from Louisville, wearing number 3, Terry Rozier. At forward, 6'6", from Michigan State, wearing 0, here's Skylar's At guard, 6'8", from Keno Hill, wearing number 2, The head coach for your Charlotte Hornets is James Borrego. And let's hear it for
Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining us on 2K Sports. NBA action is coming up. With Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. And joining us on the sidelines, another Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. D.A., take it away.
Kevin, thank you. Gordon Hayward is a versatile offensive player, but he said, for me, being aggressive is playing downhill. Usually, if I can get things going to the rim first, it opens up every other part of my game. And he's still able to collapse defenses, finish, and create for teammates. Guys?
David, he is the total package. So the Nets starting five. Irving is out there with Seth Curry. Then there's Andre Drummond. Then there's Ben Simmons. And it's KD in at the 3. And for the Hornets, up at the forward spots, it's Hayward and Bridges. The guard spots are filled by Ball and Rozier. And it's Plumlee in at the 5, down low. And this duel should be a fun one because of the pace these teams play at. It's all about the up-tempo game for them.
Right, transition, fast break, the opportunity to be electric every trip down the floor. I will be surprised if the shot clock gets below 10 once tonight. That's how you share the rock. He does this time and time again.
And Curry the bucket on the assist by Irving.
Whether making plays for himself or his teammates as he did there, Kyrie Irving, a dynamic playmaker.
Ball. And Durant sends it back. Hayward kicks to Bridges. Irving against Ball. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile 1 block.
And making a statement right away, letting them know they won't get any easy ones when he's around.
And here's Simmons. He'll bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets. Irving with the bounce pass. Here's Drummond. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
This is what we call strength from a veteran big man. Andre Drummond, no stranger to taking punishment and scoring through it. Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
And with LaMelo Ball, this team struck gold. Exactly what the Hornets needed. Great production and a face of the franchise type of talent.
For Charlotte, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Bridges passes to Plumlee. Got a piece of it. Here's Rozier, and it's sent back by Irving.
Don't tell me Kyrie Irving can't play defense. Send him back high.
Here's Simmons. The basket good off the assist from Durant.
Simmons.
You know, Greg, thinking about LaMelo and this team, he's got the fans here in Charlotte excited.
And Kevin, let's be honest here for a moment. The Hornets haven't had a lot of luck in the draft. Finally, they knocked one out of the park, and the fans are ecstatic. And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand, and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
And there's a whistle. That goes on Terry Rozier. That's his first foul.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
The Nets have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Outside Curry. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And the latest wrinkle in Seth Curry's game, creating for others with consistency.
And he's taking time with his reads, letting the defense commit, then making his move. All part of that maturation process. Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. And he misses the second one as well, so he is 0 for 2 that time.
Boy, that's not the result I would have predicted. Usually you can take those to the bank when he's at the line.
And we continue to see Rozier taking on more responsibility offensively. Nice finish inside.
And there's the call on Durant. That's his first foul.
Charging. Foul called on Kevin Durant.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in, and Ball gets double teamed. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. And there's a whistle, and that's going to go on Simmons.
Hold on.
That's his first foul.
Simmons. That's his first personal foul.
Charlotte shooting 43% since taking the floor today. And Ball gets it to go on the assist from Plumlee.
He's really a smart offensive player. You have to respect Ball's strong sense for when to take that jumper.
Brooklyn timeout call.
Here's Irving. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter.
That was your
Here's KD.
Make some noise.
And Brooklyn with another turnover here.
Bounce. Charlotte basketball.
And so it's Hayward with it. He'll bring it up for the Hornets. Ball with the bucket.
Well, that's the IQ of Gordon Hayward on display. He understands what the defense is trying to take away and finds the open man.
Irving finds Curry. Now here's Durant. Defended by Hayward. Plumlee with the steal. And a fast break now for the Hornets. Bridges leading the charge. And there's another one for the Hornets.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
And they get it. Here's Durant. And it's sent back by Plumlee. So it looks like the Nets will retain possession here. And some changes here for the Hornets. P.J. Washington, he's checked in for Plumlee. And Kelly Oubre subbed in for Ball. Well, Marcus Aldridge, he's checked in for the Nets.
Well, we know Simmons can do this. At 6'11", I don't know that anyone in the league has his vision.
Here's Washington, and then Washington with the dunk.
Nice there, getting the reverse. Love that. And the fans got a little bit of a show there.
Guys, that one definitely had a little something extra on it. Aldridge can't get it to go. Hornets leading by 6.
2 minutes remaining.
Washington with it. Guarded now by Irving. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Durant kicks to Curry. Out of bounds. Charlotte takes possession. And some changes here for the Hornets. Montrezl Harrell, he's checked in for Bridges. McDaniels comes in for Gordon Hayward. And Martin subbed in for Rozier. A big group substitution here for Brooklyn. Blake Griffin, he's checked in for Simmons. Bruce Brown comes in for Kevin Durant. Joe Harris is checked in for Curry. And it's Mills in for Irving. Nets trail by 6. Brown inside. He's defended by Harrell. And they double up Brown. Here's Aldridge. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Aldridge has got his second bucket tonight.
Boy, you love what this guy is doing right now. He's taking smart shots, shooting a high percentage, starting to cook.
And it's Washington missing. For Brooklyn, they've gone 5 of 12 from the field since the opening tip. Out to Harris. And he banks in the layup.
Joe Harris so good at keeping his composure in intense situations. Nice job playing through contact.
Oubre on the wing. Back to Harrell. A baseline J. It's rebounded by Aldridge. They time it right. They can end this quarter with a 2-for-1.
And that's how you want to end the quarters.
Washington with it, and Griffin picks him up defensively. Here's McDaniels, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's on LaMarcus Aldridge.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
That free throw, no good. And Brooklyn making a change here. Claxton's checked in.
Jalen McDaniels. 2 shots.
And he's good on the second. Nets trail by 3. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Mills passes to Claxton. Griffin down low. Washington's on him, and he uses the glass on the layup.
It was all about his athleticism when Griffin first came into the league, but it didn't take long to see he was about a lot more than that. He's got serious skills down low.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you've hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Hornets lead by 1. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. Well, plenty of firepower, but Kyrie Irving committed to digging in.
I wouldn't be able to do it without our bigs and our consistent effort from our wings as well, helping me out. I may not make the right play every time on defensive end, but we're doing a great job of covering for one another, and I cover for.
Now it's been a real focus, hasn't it, Greg, for them to tighten things up defensively?
And it's a collective effort, so even the scorers have to be engaged and exert themselves in order to get stops.
And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Hornets.
And so far, these guys have done a fantastic job finding the opening man and getting some easy baskets.
Yeah, and I think the other thing that's helped them early tonight are the points they've gotten off turnovers.
Bridges and Washington are manning the post positions. Out in the wings for them, Rozier and Hayward. And it's Ball in at the 1 spot. So that's the group out there for Charlotte. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the Brooklyn Nets are creating a fresh legacy. Kevin Durant says it's new energy. We're one of the first teams in Nets history where fans are expecting us to do good things. The basketball culture is deep in Brooklyn, and they're looking for a team to latch on to. Well, guys, it looks like they found a good one.
I agree, David. Thanks. And the Nets with possession here. After the miss from Mason Plumlee. And that one's good. Durant. And competition is at the root of all sports. Certainly sometimes, things get chippy. And as a player, Greg, how do you handle that aspect when emotions and physicality get going?
Kevin, you're always taught to control your emotions, but easier said than done. And in reality, sometimes you have to man up. You have to let it be known that you're not going to accept things. And at the same time, you got to be smart. So the goal is to beat the other team, not literally.
Ball, the pass to Plumlee. To the inside. Hayward. And Hayward with the stuff.
Well, just great recognition from Hayward. Shows his vertical to finish that pass.
Pass to Claxton. Back to Irving. Lead pass was put in just the right spot. Irving's got his first points of the night.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
Plumlee dishes the ball. Doesn't go for him. Great D that time from Durant.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
Curry passes to Claxton. Lays it up and banks it in. And it's a 5-point Nets lead.
When you think of Seth Curry, you're thinking shooting. But there, what a pretty pass to find the open man.
Here's Bridges, and there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul, shot misses. He'll be shooting 2. And the foul goes against Brooklyn. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Nets.
They pounded the ball inside in the first half, forcing the D to collapse, and that frees up the shooters going forward.
I think the other thing they've had going for them is their passing. Plenty of their baskets have come off assists.
LaMarcus Aldridge, he's checked in for the Nets. Outside, KD. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Durant's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found. I find it really interesting to talk to KD about his origins. Says every memory he had growing up involved basketball. Skip prom and stuff like that. He was just focused on the game.
And KD, here we go. It's deflected.
He has the length to send shots back. I like seeing Bridges make his presence felt on this end.
Montrezl Harrell, he's checked in for Charlotte. Kelly Oubre comes in for Gordon Hayward. And the Nets making a change here as well. Harris is checked in. Simmons finds Aldridge. Out of bounds. Charlotte takes possession. And Durant grew up in a tough environment. We all know that. Basketball, Greg, was the only way out.
As it has been for so many NBA players, you feel bad for guys with great talent who get derailed along the way. It takes so much hard work and discipline and luck just to have a chance at making it.
Boy, doesn't get any easier than that. What a size advantage, and just goes to work.
Outside Griffin. Driving in, and Griffin slams it in.
Well, this is the court awareness that Joe Harris gives you. He is so skilled at realizing how to give his teammates an open look.
To the middle. Here's Harrell. Here's Ball.
2 minutes remaining.
Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard.
2 minutes.
Well, this has not been a quarter to remember for this guy. He looks completely flustered.
And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Oubre. Martin's checked in for Ball. And the Nets making a change here as well. Brown's checked in. Harris dishes to Aldridge. Here's Griffin. Aldridge trying to break free. Griffin's shot is off. Hornets trail by 4. The pass to McDaniels. Down low and stolen by Aldridge. Brown outside. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Basket counts. Griffin's got the lead up to 6 now for Brooklyn.
Oh, they own the interior right now. 10 straight points coming from inside.
And stolen by Aldridge. Inside, out to Harris. He's looking for Griffin and finds him. To the paint. It's tipped. Here's Brown. Banked in off the glass. And it's an 8-point Brooklyn lead.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Passes it to Washington. Here's Oubre. From deep 3-point range. Offensive rebound. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Drummond's checked in for LaMarcus Aldridge.
Now in the lineup for the Nets.
And the Nets with possession. They're on a 16-7 run. Here's Drummond. Chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Harrell down low. Covered by Mills. Harrell, that's good.
You know this. Montrezl Harrell in close proximity has tremendous touch.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. 3 on 3. And Harrell shoots it in.
I'll tell you what, they won't be down for long if they can get some more early offense like that.
Mills with it, working on Martin, and the shot is good. Drummond's got his second basket of the night.
Boy, you love the kind of space that Andre Drummond eats up on the interior. Some guys don't play up to their size. Andre Drummond sure does.
And Harrell slams it in.
And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long?
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
Now in the lineup for the Nets.
Mills looking it over. And that's it for the first half of action in what's been a very close game here. It's the Nets up 4. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. Dave.
Thanks a lot. Kyrie, what were you all focusing on coming into the game tonight?
I come out with a intense focus and intensity that other teams can't match. Just doing whatever it takes to keep our tempo. Guys are in a great rhythm when we have a great tempo. So just trying to get everybody involved and do whatever it takes to win.
Well, we'll see if you can keep playing at your pace in the second half. Thanks a lot. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Blake Griffin really making a difference here.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
I think they've taken their time. They've showed incredible patience. It's a sign of a well-coached ball club.
So for Brooklyn now, Seth Curry is out there with Irving. Then there's Ben Simmons. That's Durant. And it's Drummond in at the 5, roaming the paint.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And you'll take what he can give you from the free throw line. Looking at his numbers, just really not one of his strengths. Shooting in the low 60s last season.
Andre Drummond amongst a select group, right? The 20-20 guys. Those who can get you 20 points and 20 rebounds on any given night. There haven't been too many of them over the years.
A tremendous mobile one block that we had to see again. Great send back.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest. Going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
Curry can't get it to go. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for the Hornets. Hayward against Durant. And he gets the bucket. Hayward's got 6.
Don't you just love the craftiness that Gordon Hayward brings to the table? So good at sizing up the defense and finding different ways to score.
Here's Drummond. Tries again, and the layup is good. He's got 8.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
Here's Plumlee. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. You know, Greg, sometimes it's just hard to quantify defense, but some new age metrics really value Mason Plumlee.
And there's a stat called defensive box plus minus that measures how good your team is with you on the floor. Year in, year out, Mason Plumlee is top 20 in the league, proving his overall effect on a game on the defensive end.
That's about positioning and length, and Kevin Durant gets up and is ready for the throwdown.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you for the baton, Kevin. Kyrie Irving, of course, marches to the beat of his own drum. At times, that might rub people the wrong way, but Kyrie says, I've learned lessons from it. That's the most beautiful and exciting part, just the growth. What I'm saying is, it's always been bigger than the game for me. And guys, you have to respect his willingness to go it alone.
You do indeed, D.A. Thank you for that portrait.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well. When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
And the rebound goes to the Hornets. And Rozier, here we go. And it's sent back by Irving. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Durant against Bridges. No good. They had a chance to end the run there. Brooklyn leading by 12. They double-team Curry over Hayward. No good off the back of the rim.
I'll tell you, it has not been this guy's best night, but the teammates have been there to pick up the slack. Love it.
To the inside.
Foul charge to Charlotte.
And some changes here for the Hornets. Montrezl Harrell comes in for Mason Plumlee. And Kelly Oubre subbed in for Ball. LaMarcus Aldridge is checked in for the Nets. It's to Curry. Shoots over Oubre. And the baseline jumper, no good.
Boy, the wheels have definitely fallen off in this quarter. He cannot buy one.
Hayward against Simmons. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
This guy has great presence of mind. Gordon Hayward will take a pounding. He embraces a chance to get some free ones from the foul line.
He misses the free throw.
And it's hard to believe that Gordon Hayward has been playing for over a decade in the NBA. Now a seasoned vet, firmly in the second half of his career.
P.J. Washington, he's checked in for Charlotte. And then for Brooklyn, Blake Griffin, he's checked in for Ben Simmons. Bruce Brown comes in for Kevin Durant. And Joe Harris is subbed in for Seth Curry.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Back to Rozier. And stolen by Aldridge. Kicks it to Irving. And the rejection by Harrell. Aldridge against Rozier. To the wing right side.
2 minutes remaining.
And stolen by Aldridge.
2 minutes.
1:53 left to play in the third. Aldridge double teamed. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Aldridge has got 6. And Hayward has had a bit of a career renaissance lately, looking more and more like his old self.
And Kevin, it's just great to see him playing at this level again. I think it's testament to how much he loves the game of basketball, as well as how badly this guy wants a chance to win a championship.
Brown finds Irving. Back to Brown. Outside Griffin. They double team Griffin. Comes up empty down low. Hornets trail by 13. To the middle and stolen by Harris. Griffin inside. Washington's on him. Griffin's shot is off. And here's Rozier. He brings it up for the Charlotte Hornets. Inside. The feed to Harrell. And Harrell shoots it in.
This young guy is an absolute monster at the rim. So tough for opponents to match Harrell's level of physicality.
43 seconds left in the third quarter. Irving against Rozier. Yep, that one goes in there. Irving's got his second bucket.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
He gets it in there.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Brooklyn leading by 11. Now Irving. Uses the glass to finish the layup. He has 6.
If you get caught watching the ball against Kyrie, he's going to go right by you every time.
And finished off by Oubre.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking. Here's Irving. Late D that time from Harrell. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. Nets lead by 11.
All right. Look who's coming
And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Bridges and Washington are manning the post position. All out there with Martin, and it's Oubre in at the 3 spot. So that's the group out there for Charlotte. And the shot goes in. And the Nets lead by 11.
Way to create just enough separation to get that shot to go.
Well, to me, that's about skill overcoming size. And how about the fearlessness at the offensive end?
And here's the fast break. Durant leading the way. Mills can't hit.
Oh, you've got to be able to deliver when you get a bunny like that. That's just too easy of a shot to miss. That's two really unproductive trips in a row ending in turnover.
Junior adds his first personal foul.
Brooklyn leading by 11. Curry on the wing. Nets passing it around. Durant inside. Covered by Oubre. And Drummond kicks to Durant. And they will get the basket here, folks, as they rule goaltending.
Kevin Durant, silky smooth. He's got the skill set of a guard, but the size of a center, and it allows him to dominate the paint.
And the Hornets making a change here. Plumlee's checked in. Back to Ball. He dishes it to Plumlee. Pass to Ball. Down low, here's Washington. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball.
And 10 of their last 12 coming off assists.
Durant, the pass to Drummond. That shot is off. And the Hornets now going the other way. Plumlee with it. Guarded now by Durant. It's stolen by Curry. In transition, here come the Nets. Here's Drummond. That's good. He's 5 for 9. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for Brooklyn.
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
We also have to give credit to them for their shot blocking. They've had a ton of rejections in this ballgame.
Daniels, he's checked in for Charlotte. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. Bridges dishes to Plumlee. And there's the call on Andre Drummond. That's his first foul.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Rozier, he's checked in for P.J. Washington. And the Nets making a change here as well. Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Drummond. And it's out of bounds. The Nets will take it the other way.
Brooklyn ball.
Brooklyn leading by 13. Simmons with it. Now guarded by Plumlee. Simmons passes to Claxton. Back to Simmons. Out to KD. Inside. It's deflected. Rozier with the steal. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
And Ball is a proven distributor. He's got a real talent for spotting the cracks in the D.
And so Curry will bring it up for the Nets. And it's Durant, that time on the assist by Curry. Curry's got 3 assists in the game. In the corner, it's Bridges. And Ben Simmons picks up the foul. That's his 4th foul for Gonzo.
And that 4th foul, guys, might force him to scale back the aggression from a defensive standpoint. He does not need, nor does the team need, number 5.
Charlotte making a switch. Hayward's checked in, and a change for the Nets. Irving's checked in for Patty Mills.
You know, I really like this. Instead of putting his head down, Terry Rozier keeping his eyes up and finding his open teammate.
Simmons passes to Claxton. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to be on Mason Plumlee.
That's his 2nd personal foul. First team foul.
He's off on the first.
At the line for the Nets, Nicholas Claxton. At the line for 2.
No good on the second free throw. Count it. And the Nets lead by 13.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Ball kicks to Plumlee. Moving against Hayward. Here's Plumlee, and it's blocked. In the corner, Simmons with it. Back to Irving. Simmons passes to Claxton. Plumlee with the steal. Rozier against Irving. And the basket by Rozier.
And when Rozier goes on the drive, he's relentless. Even the contact can't throw off his shot.
And it's sent back by Irving. Outside Durant. Into the lane. Excellent D there from Ball. Hornets trail by 11. On the wing, Rozier. To the middle. And stolen by Simmons. To the paint. Here's Claxton. The Hornets pull it in. Ball's got his fourth rebound in this one. And Rozier, here we go. It's sent back down by Simmons. Bridges misses. And that one goes out of bounds. Nice touch by Simmons. Charlotte calls timeout. They're trailing by 11. 1:11 left to play here in the fourth.
Who wants a t-shirt? Make some noise. And your honeybee.
And the Hornets making a change here. Harrell's checked in. And the Nets also making a change. Drummond's checked in. And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game, Andre Drummond.
And the D tried to get physical with him down low tonight, and it really backfired. Instead, he's just tore them up. He was aggressive, inviting the contact, and really just taking it straight to him.
Teams need contributions from everybody to win on the road, not just the stars. And he's done more than his share tonight. An outstanding performance. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Fouling Kevin Durant is pretty much the same as giving up a bucket because this guy has been so consistently good from the free throw line over the course of his brilliant career.
And no good is the first free throw missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second. And he can't get the second one to drop either. Coming up empty that time.
Montrezl Harrell, such a sharp defensive player, reads the opponent and sends it back.
Rozier the pass to Plumlee. And the layup's good off the glass.
And I'll bet his percentage is pretty high from that range.
KD on the wing. He's defended by Harrell. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Well, the length and size of Kevin Durant make him a prime target on the interior. So good at forcing the issue close to the basket.
He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. So he can't get either to fall. These guys have had some good motion on offense. Nice to system.
And when everyone's involved offensively, it has a way of helping you on the defensive side as well. You're not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp. That's just sloppy. I mean, you can't lose control of the ball like that and let it get back across midcourt.
You know, I guess the only good thing about it is it didn't turn into a fast break the other way. Dead ball turnover.
On the wing, Bridges deflects the pass, and that's out of bounds. Charlotte will retain possession.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
Yeah, the anticipation was there. The hustle was there. Very close to picking that one.
Here's Simmons. Bucket is good. And the Nets lead by 9.
Assisted by.
And this is how Simmons puts up points. He challenges you close at the rim more often than not, having the physical advantage.
So it's the Nets picking up the win. A solid win on the road for them. All right, David, thank you. And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long and good night, everyone.